Oshawa Snipers and the Victoria Ducks. Snipers come into the game with a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, no ties. The Ducks, 2 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. So, the Snipers currently hold down the 4th and final playoff spot. Top 4 teams advance to the semifinals, but the number of teams, well, they're actually now tied after that last game with Montreal, both with 4 points. A number of other teams with 2 points playing either here later or at one of the other arenas, so they can be caught. And so for the Snipers, they need at least 1 point to guarantee themselves getting into the playoffs. The Ducks are in, but it'll come down to what position they will be in. They'd love to get a win and have a shot at first place. They would leapfrog the 2 teams ahead of them, again, depending on what happens with those other games. The Sonics are in jeopardy. The Ducks are in. But this game is meaningful for both teams. Victoria Ducks in the white and the green with the logo you're familiar with from the Anaheim Ducks, the NHL. The Oshawa Snipers in the black and white. Black with the white numbering. Oxley with it for Oshawa. Gets himself free from a couple of the 4 checkers from Victoria. Sets up behind his goal. Slowly moving it out. Oxley has it again. That was stopped by Simpson. Picking it up over in the far side. Gobbett. Curtis Gobbett for the Ducks. Gobbett fending off the defender. It was Riley Monahan trying to stay with him. Gobbett, a much bigger player. This one comes out in front. Goes up in the air, lands in behind the goaltender. Now he finds it. A little bit of trouble there. Nathan Barr had a strong game last night for the Snipers. No trouble finding that one off the end boards. For the Ducks, bit of an interesting situation. If you were with us last night, the regular goaltender, Robert Wilkie, suffered a bit of a heat stroke. And suddenly, in the middle of the game, he yelled out to the referee, said he was starting to pass out, dropped to the floor, threw off the helmet. And he was down on the floor for quite a while. They were out applying cold compresses to the back of his neck and getting the jersey and the pads off him to try and help him cool down. He was replaced. We weren't sure who it was at the time. I wasn't sure who it was at the time, but it was Perry Noble who replaced Wilkie. The shot on goal. The rebound is still there. Another chance. They score. We'll get back to the story about Robert Wilkie again in just a moment. First, let's get to the goal. The Ducks strike first. First shot is stopped. The rebound is still there. That's number 9, Brandon Steen with the goal. 1-0, Victoria Ducks. Noble was a floor player. Had to quickly grab some goalie equipment, put it on, went in to replace Wilkie. Again, we weren't sure who it was because we didn't notice which player took off their jersey. He didn't have the number on. He put on Wilkie's jersey when he got on. He's wearing it again, the larger goaltender's jersey. Shot, and there's a save by Perry Noble. And the team gave Perry Noble player of the game in that last night for jumping in between the pipes. He's there again, and looks like they're going to have to go the rest of the way through this final tournament game and then the playoffs this afternoon with Perry Noble in goal. Pleased to report Robert Wilkie, last report was that he was doing fine after having a very difficult time last night. Down on the floor at least 10 minutes they were administering to him. And with the heat here in Montreal, not surprising. I've talked throughout the tournament about how warm it's got to be with the goaltender gear on. Not too bad in the arena right now, but yesterday, Humidex here in Montreal was up into the low 40s. Expect it to be there again today if it's not there already. I mentioned I walked over to the arena this morning at 7:30 and the temperature was 32. Not quite sure what the humidex was. Noble with another stop. So far, so good for the replacement goaltender. Off the foot of the Oshawa player. It'll be offside. They're going to bring it back just outside the Oshawa blue line. 1-0 for Victoria, and a goal by number 9, Brandon Steen. Again, for Oshawa, if they want to get into the semifinals, they're going to, I think, need at least a point, or else they end up in a huge logjam, potential logjam at teams with 4 points for that last spot, and then you run into multiple tie-breaking situations. You never want to leave it to that. Onside. We'll drop it off. Chambers' shot went wide, goes down to the corner. Chambers on it again for Oshawa. Chambers behind the goal, trying to get it out in front. Noble got to it, kept in. Another shot. Noble got a piece of that. Good pressure here by Oshawa. Finally, the Ducks come away with it, settle things down. Quick pass up ahead, partial break. Scored! Oh, does he? No! Wow! Thought that was in. Not when he made the move to the backhand, it was in. It stayed out. 2 or 3 great moves by Kai Simpson. I thought he had put it in that open side from where we were. Somehow, it stayed out. Gobbett around the boards. Pass to the boards. Ducks can't get it out. Held in over there by Seville Dumais. Now it's up through center. Steen. Into the middle. Gobbett. Tripped up. Play continues. Go back and forth at center. Walker Welsh drops it back to his defenseman. Welsh takes it in over the blue line, threw it in front. Steen was all alone in front of the goaltender. Barr couldn't come up with the ball. Chance for Curtis Bobbitt. Fired it wide. He's got it along the boards into the middle. Steen likes to go down into the corner again. Hits to the front of the goal. The ball doesn't come to him. Kept in. Ball caught, held on by Noble. Back at the point, Snipers with it. Backhand put wide of the goal. On it is Chambers. It's taken away. Tyler Burns for the Ducks sends it down the floor. It'll be enough to get a flooring call. Come back down to our right. 10:52 left to go, first period. 1-0 in favor of the Victoria Ducks. Long pass up at the blue line. Connects, but broken up by Baker of the Ducks. Matt Moore. He lost it. A little scrappy at center right now. In the corner, Baker for the Ducks as we try and get the rosters updated. A couple of number changes from our earlier roster. Go online, get them updated. Simpson off the boards, getting himself around Monahan. But he chipped it off the boards. He was on his own side of the center red line. So again, a flooring call against the Ducks. Faceoff will come back down to the left of Peary Noble in goal for Victoria. Ball goes to the boards on a wild scramble after the faceoff. Taken by Oshawa. Backhand. Noble got a piece of that as it went over the top of the goal. Ben Coven on it for Oshawa. Coven circling the goal. Gets it right in front. Noble's got it, juggles it, and holds on. That shot just went wide. It's thrown through the crease by McDougall. Goes all the way down into the Oshawa end. Hustling back to get it was Monahan. Moves it up at center. McDougall trying to cut through. Took a bit of a high stick. Keeps going. Gobbett comes across. Nicholas Gobbett. Now comes to the near side. Welsh. Monahan. Taken by Chris O'Leary for Oshawa, number 18. They'll bring it in over the blue line. Ben Coven threw it in front. That was intercepted. Off the boards. Monahan can't hold it in. Welsh tipped it by him. Welsh. Pass across. Good shot and a save. Great pass by Monahan. Over to Tyler Barnes, and Barnes got away a good shot. Barr makes the save in goal for Oshawa. Down to 8:29 left to go. Opening period, still just the one goal. That by Brandon Steen of Victoria. Again, we'll get a whistle and face off back in the Oshawa end. Long shot in wide of the goal, hit the outside of the goal as it went by. Simpson with it for Victoria. Simpson getting around the outside. Simpson cutting in. Simpson, backhand pass, was trying to get it over to Mac Hustins. A little bit off the mark. This time Simpson will shoot it. Barr's got it and holds on. Trying to get our time clock fixed for you a little bit as we move along here. It seems to have gotten a little small on us and slightly out of position. We'll work on that. Duck player's gone down. He's injured, or at least shaken up. It's going to be a penalty coming up to Oshawa. It's number 23, Ryan Stolt, down to the penalty box for Oshawa. .6:15 to go, first period. 1-0. Now the Ducks on the power play. Oshawa get it, send it down the floor. Again, they're forced back. Welsh now has it for the Ducks. Welsh in over the blue line. Welsh with Steen heading for the front of the goal. He likes to hold on to it, drops it back at the point. Smithson, shot stopped and cleared, but not out. Kept in on a good play by Saunders. James Saunders down in along the boards. He'll come back to Saunders at the point. He's got some room. He'll shoot it. Went wide, came off the inboards, bounced out front. Steen has got it. Steen fed it across. It went under the goaltender. It came out the other side. Welsh can't believe he missed it. Welsh in over the blue line, gains his own, working against Monahan. The net has become dislodged, the reason for that whistle. What a chance a moment ago for Walker Welsh. Pass came over to him here at the left side. He was right on the doorstep of the goal. Goaltender dove across. The ball went under the goaltender and came out the other side. Hustins wins the faceoff for the Ducks. Gets the return pass. The pass comes into Matt Moore. His shot was stopped, goes over the head of Gobbett. Noble almost gave it away. They get away with it. Breakaway chance. Save made by Barr. Ball came out in front. That was Hustins. Got in behind everybody. Simpson with it. Back at the point. Baker. Baker lost it. Here come the Sonics. As the penalty has expired, back to even strength. Coven into the middle was looking for Dougal. Dougal threw it across. Shot by Monahan. Came off the end boards. Noble has it. Will hold on. The Ducks had a few good chances on that power play. The best belonging to Walker Welsh, but couldn't find the back of the goal. Down to 3:58 to go here in the first period. Again, a game with definite playoff implications. Victoria will be in the semifinals, but they could finish anywhere from first to fourth. Having a quick look at the standings. Knocked down by Hansen. That stopped. Kept in though. Backhanded down deep. Back to get it, Jeremy Hines for Oshawa. Quickly they move it up, but the ball will go out of play off the stick of Brandon Hyde. Over on the left side, they tried to make that quick pass and a little too much mustard on it. Oshawa will make some player changes. Johnson in there first for Oshawa. Johnson coming up with the ball down in the corner. Threw it right through the crease, came out the other side. Hyde with it. Hyde getting in shooting position. That's blocked. Picked up by Saunders. Saunders of Victoria. Up to Welsh. Got a stick on it. Touched it from his own side of center, but Barra comes out to play. Gets it over to Oxley. Over to Giberson. Pass bounced on him. Welsh has it back in for the Ducks. Welsh made a move, but played smartly by Ryan Stolt. Oshawa come back the other way. Johnson stopped at the blue line. Dumped back in by Oshawa, but back at their own blue line. So the faceoff will be back in Oshawa territory. 2:28 left to go here in the first period. Just the one goal came early. Brandon Steen of the Ducks. Timeout. It's been called by Oshawa. The reason for the delay. In case you're just joining us, a reminder that we've got 5 tournament games happening today. That'll be followed by 4 playoff games. We've got 4 semifinals, 1 in each of the various divisions. We'll have a men's D, C, B, and women's here at the Bill Dernan starting at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Check that, starting at 4:30 local time. We'll start with the men's D at 4:30, men's C 5:45, the women's at 7, the men's B at 8:15 this evening. The other semifinals, the corresponding ones to those, are being played at the Doug Harvey Arena. We'll have the first versus fourth in the men's D and B. In the C and the women's, there are 2 divisions of each one. We will have first in Division 1 versus second in Division 2. Top 2 teams in each division move on to the semifinals in the women's and in the men's C. Got all that? If not, go to the CBHA website. Full schedule is there. The current standings are there, all being updated. Smithson keeps it in for the Ducks. Now it's Simpson. Shot on goal. Barr makes the save. Again, we are at even strength. 2 minutes to go. We'll go wide of the goal. Face off back in Oshawa. In Oshawa's end. And the CBHA website, by the way, is just cbha.com. You can go to the tournaments and then click on the division you're interested in. You go to the this championship, men's B, C, D, and then pick the B, the C, or the D, whatever you want to take a look at, and all the information is there. Player for Victoria has gone down in the corner and grabbing at his left knee as the players went in. There's no penalty on the play. It's just lost his balance as the players bumped together, and it's back up now. That's Matt Moore. And, well, trainer came out to offer him some help, but he says, I can do this myself. Makes his way to the bench. And he immediately went down and grabbed his knee, and he's over at the bench, and we'll see if he gets back in the game or not. Seemed to get up and walk off okay, so he shook off the help from the trainer. Saunders plays it in for the Ducks, but that doesn't get in deep, and Oshawa able to get it and clear it. Mackenzie Heber for Oshawa, number 9. The ball down in the corner, trying to hold off Nicholas Gobbett. Heber twisting and turning. Ball comes loose. Hansen's got it for the Ducks off the glass. Hopped over the stick of McDonough, tipped away. Racing after it, Burns. Tyler Burns gets to it for the Ducks. Burns out in front, comes back at the point, picked up there by Chambers from Oshawa. Off the glass. They get to it before it gets to the red line. Saunders and Chambers. Chambers coming away with the ball. Weak shot on goal, cleared away by Noble. Rebound taken by the Ducks. They were looking for Burns. That gets by everybody down the floor. 36.6 seconds to go here in the first. Face-off will be in the Victoria Ducks end of the floor. From the face-off, a shot taken quickly by Oshawa, went over the top of the goal. Steen tried to play it out. He'll try a second time. Still kept in by Oshawa. Now it's out. Worthington. Across to Seville Dumais, comes back to Worthington. He'll shoot it from well out. Too many bodies in front, didn't get through. As the buzzer goes. Spirited first period. 1-0 for the Ducks on an early goal, and that's been all. Take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the second period between the Victoria Ducks and the Oshawa Snipers.
Hi, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Would you like to webcast your next event? Want to reach a larger audience, maybe even global? Let 360 Live show the world your story. Send us an email to hello@360.live for more details. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow us on these social media sites.
The Canadian Ball Hockey Association, the CBHA, is the official governing body for the sport of ball hockey in Canada. We are a full, standing member of the International Street Ball Hockey Federation, the ISPHF, and proud partners with Hockey Canada. Our members come from Canadian provinces coast to coast, and we are proud to showcase our players in this national championship tournament. Got a big pile up in the Oshawa crease. Going to be a penalty being assessed. A little bit of trouble with our time clock. As you can see, it's not the clear. Just under 17 minutes to go. We'll leave it for now and get it fixed before our next one. Ducks on the power play. Shot just went wide. Back to focusing on the game. Cleared down the floor. Noble plays it around the boards. Been a high sticking penalty called. The Duck player's down. The penalty will go against Oshawa. It's Kevin Baker, number 6, who's been shaken up. 4 minutes, high sticking. Call against Brian Oxley. Offside at the blue line. So a 5-on-3 for the Ducks, but they can't get the ball. Mackenzie Heber doing good work against 3 members of the Ducks, and he's going to go get it again. First on it, and then plays it back. Great job, Worthington. Worthington gets the return pass. It's been 5-on-3 for about 30 seconds. The Ducks haven't touched the ball. Now they'll go back to get it. One-man rush, 5-on-3, gets rejected, sent back down the floor. Down to 5-on-4 now. They killed off the first part of that 5-on-3. Short-handed opportunity, scores! Wow, Ben Coven. Folks, that was a penalty kill and a half right there. You kill off the 5-on-3, don't let the other team essentially even touch the ball. You get it down to a 5-on-4. And then you knock one in short-handed. Knocked off the player's stick there at center. Coven goes in to get it. He'll catch up to it. We are tied at 1. Still a power play. 2:18 to go on the power play for the Ducks. They might want to decline the next one. Again, nothing happening good for the Ducks on this power play. The ball's cleared all the way down to Noble. That'll be offside at the blue line. Just another error by the Ducks. They're really having a struggle with the man advantage here. Face-off won by the Snipers. Down to 1:25 to go in the man advantage. Just in over the blue line. They try and feed it back in. They'll be kept in at center. Moore. Now it's in along the boards. They'll come back here at the point. Saunders with a shot. They just failed to tip that in as it went just wide. They come back to Moore. Again, the one-timer. That's tipped. They score. Same play, better result. Twice they got it back to James Saunders at the point. Both times he went for that far post. They deflected it the first time, it just went wide. A disastrous power play. The Ducks finally do score, and that is a power play goal. And they have taken a 2-1 lead. Shot right on goal. Ball bounced up in the air. On it first, Simmons for the Ducks. Back towards the point, cleared away. Oshawa has it. Oshawa player knocked down. Play continues. Hansen keeps it in for the Ducks. Simmons plays it back to Hansen. He lost it. It's tipped away. Race is on. Trying to get to it is Antoniuzzi. Antonucci. Didn't have his number earlier. Just looked it up a second ago. Number 89 for the Snipers. Welsh with a gun run. Welsh, 2-on-1, shaping up, made the pass across to Steen. Save made by Barr. Welsh tried to backhand it towards the goal, played away by Monahan. Steen's got it again for the Ducks. Steen to the boards. Looking for the return pass. That was broken up by Mackenzie Heber. Backhanded in. The Ducks will get in a line change. O'Leary for the Snipers. Nobody touched it. It'll slide right down to the goaltender, Noble, who will cover up. 11:26 to go. That's the replay of the goal as we deal with a couple of minor technical issues. We'll get you back live. There we are. Our time clock is got a little screwy again on us. Oshawa with it. Oxley, shot on goal, so save made by Noble. Long pass up ahead, Simpson. Simpson, shot, stopped by Barr. Ducks are on the rebound. Played in by Hustins. Back to pick it up, Colvin. Around to Hyde. Shoots it in, goes in around the boards. Under 10 to play. Giberson with the ball. Back at the point. Shot by Stolt. Tipped wide. Getting back to break that up, Curtis Gobbett. It's in over the blue line, though, so they're into the offensive zone. Goes up. Nope, it did touch the mesh. The referee just a moment. Initially, I thought they were going to let it continue. Cleared out by Oshawa, going to wave off the flooring. I didn't get to the red line. Nothing to wave off. It stays in play. Batted out. Chambers with it. Now it goes up into the Ducks players bench. Came off the end boards to the side of the goal. On it first, Walker Welsh. That shot just missed far side. Curtis Gobbett let it go. Gobbett in there again, batted it out of the air. It's loose. It's in looking for it a third time. Gobbett, shot, save made by Barr. Oshawa couldn't clear it. Now Worthington has it. Worthington up the floor trying to find Monahan. He's surrounded by a couple of Ducks. Oxley. Quick pass to Worthington. Worthington in over the blue line. Oxley heading for the front of the goal. Gets the return pass. Save is made by Noble. Let's see that one set up from the blue line. Oxley to Worthington, and Oxley just took off for the front of the goal, and now a Oshawa player, that's Oxley, has been knocked down. It's going to be a penalty against the Ducks. Mac Hustins is going to go. Cross-checking. Two-hander into the back of Brian Oxley right out at the blue line. That'll be the 4-minute variety penalty. 7:49 left to go. Worthington. Oshawa needs at least a point to have a good chance of getting into the playoffs. The pass across didn't get through. It was blocked. Scramble in front. It's knocked wide of the goal. Worthington. Oxley. Knocked off his stick. A little slow to move it. Smithson got a stick in there and cleared it away for the Ducks. Oxley. Giberson. Over to Worthington. Worthington, his pass picked off. The Ducks have it. Got to be quick. They do just in time. Tyler Barnes clears it away. Ducks are changing. Worthington's got it. 3 minutes to go in the 4-minute power play. Oshawa get possession. The shot from Giberson was stopped. Rebound covered up by Noble. Face-off will still be in the Duck zone. 2:41 left to go. And the 4-minute penalty to Hustons of the Ducks. Worthington back at the right point. He and Oxley stay out there as the 2-point men for Oshawa. Shot knocked down in front. Ducks are on it first, and they clear it. Worthington up at the blue line. It's cleared in. Back first. Baker. Baker gets to it, and it gets past Worthington out at center. So now they've got to gain the offensive zone again. It's cleared out by the Ducks and a little further. Saunders couldn't get away for the Ducks. He was stopped up. Oshawa got it in over the blue line. They set up now on the power play. Down low it is, tipped, comes out. Saunders has it. Saunders sends it the length of the floor, and Bear with a bit of an adventure. The ball went out of his trapper. Lucky didn't fall down behind him. Buck and a half to go in the power play. The shot was stopped. Worthington's got it again. Over here to Oxley. Back to Worthington. One-timer well wide of the goal. Baker got a stick on it. Down the floor it goes again. Great penalty kill by the Ducks. Now it's in. Coven. Simmons is on him. Along the boards. Coven gets to it. Pokes it back to Worthington. Over to Oxley. Back down to Coven. Now swinging across this side and a swing and a miss by Chambers. They try and get it back to him, but that's picked off. 45 seconds to go in the power play. Oxley will bring it in himself, but solo effort seldom works. He got it in over the blue line, but then quickly cleared away. Shot wide of the goal, taken by Smithson. Same result. Not much time left now, just 5 seconds to go in that 4-minute penalty. They flip it up high, neat little play, trying to race onto it was Hyde, but the Ducks got back and defended that. Now the penalty's over, and here's the man coming out of the penalty box. Hustons. Down the right side, a shot save made by Barr. Worthington's got it. So a great penalty kill by the Ducks. Really didn't give Oshawa anything. And now Oshawa with the flooring call will come back down to our right. 3:26 to go. Back at the point it comes. The Ducks have it. Saunders' shot floats it towards the goal. It deflected just wide. Monahan lifts it high in the air. Baker gets over. Doesn't allow that to get out. Baker will bring it back in. Baker holding it. Threw it right in front. Chance for Simpson. Backhand. Stopped by Barr. Simpson's got it again in the corner for the Ducks. Back at the point it comes. They don't shoot it. Get it to the side of the goal. It bounces high. Simpson's got it. And he grabbed a hold of the ball, closed his hand on it. And that's going to be a penalty. Instead of just knocking it down, he caught the ball in the air, closed his hand on it. Not sure Simpson realized he was getting the penalty. He started to go to the players' bench. And the official said, wrong gate. Another chance for Oshawa. Right from the faceoff, here they come. Unable to pull the trigger was Johnson. Had a chance there and couldn't get the ball right where he wanted it. Now Oshawa will set up. Heber back to Worthington. Worthington shoots. Save made by Noble. Off of Oxley's foot. Chipped away. Races on. Worthington gets back. Cutting inside of him. Saunders. Saunders nowhere to go. He's watched by Worthington. He'll take it out. Kills some time. Gets the shot. Save made by Barr. Oxley's got it. Oxley heading up the floor. To Johnson. Goes out of play. Face-off will come back outside the blue line. .108 to go in the power play. That's some Ducks fans down to our left. Ball went up into the ceiling. So they'll redo the face-off. Worthington won it. Heber back to get it. Oxley fires it in wide. Back there first. Brandon Steen. They close on him quickly. Gibberson's all over him. Here's Worthington. That shot may have hit his own teammates. Interference call. I think it's going against the Ducks. It is. Smithson saying the shot by Worthington hit his own man. That was Chambers. And I think it's because Chambers was knocked down by Smithson, and that's where the call came from. Timeout. Huge moment in this game now. Another 5-on-3 for Oshawa. Just a minute 33 to go in the game. Again, right now, Oshawa tied for the fourth final playoff spot with so many other teams just 2 points behind them left to play. I'm not sure what's happened in the first two games in the other arena today. Unlikely, highly unlikely, that they would make the playoffs if they can't get at least a point. So big moment here in this tournament. Minute 33 to go. 5-on-3 power play for Oshawa. Worthington will take the face-off for the Snipers. He's going to get waved out. Giberson comes in to take the face-off now for the Snipers. Ball goes down into the corner. Controlled by Oshawa. Heber. Oxley. Can't shoot it. Weak pass. Picked off. Ducks having a chance to move it. They do. Hustins with the big play. Smithson got it in. Worthington. Oxley. Off his foot. Mishandled it. Ball is chipped. Can they get it out? The Ducks battle is there. Won by Oshawa. Shot whistled high over the top of the goal by Chambers. On it is Gobbett. Around the boards. Hustins trying to get to it. He does. Held in. Heber quickly across. Oxley. Oxley with a chance. Down to Worthington. Worthington into the middle. Comes back to Heber. He'll shoot it. Goal is now empty down at the Oshawa end. 6-on-3. Oxley. Back to Antoniucci. That's blocked. The ball goes out. First penalty's over. It's a 5-on-4 power play, but the net is empty. Timeout's been called. 14.4 seconds to go. Oshawa still on the power play, 5-on-4. They've got the goalie on the bench. They'll have 6 players out on the floor against 4 for Oshawa for these final 14.4 seconds. More than a few Duck fans. First bit of real cheering and noise we've heard in the last few days, where fans are here supporting one team or the other. Got a few family and friends here, but it's gotten loud all of a sudden. Worthington with a shot. Rebound is there. It's loose. Noble sprawling out. Big pile up in the crease. They'll keep it out. Everybody will start pushing and shoving. Everybody will get their face washed in there now. Here we go. Whoa! Takedown. Officials get in. Oshawa doing everything they can to try and get the goal. These guys aren't quite finished yet. There's Antonucci and one of the Duck players. There will be penalties. 6.2 seconds to go. And that was Mitch Lidstone Seavright for the Ducks, mixed up with Antonucci. They'll both go to the penalty box. The key to that is because the Oshawa players all came in. The defensemen came in as well. The faceoff's going to come outside the blue line. And with just 6.2 seconds left to go, that's significant. Extra penalty got on the board to the Ducks. So it's 5-on-3. The goalie empty, 6-on-3. But not much time. 6-on-3. They'll get it in. They'll get a shot. Noble makes a save, covers up. Buzzer went. There should be maybe a second and a half, 2 seconds left. Duck players come on. Official tells me go back. Whistle went. I looked quickly back at the clock. It continued to run. I think second and a half, somewhere between a second and a half and 2 seconds would be my estimate. Two seconds. Right now it was showing, all right, 2.2 up there now. Worthington to take the faceoff. He'll just try and push it towards the goal. You see the 4 Oshawa players there. They'll just go to the front and redo the faceoff. 1.7 came off. That's got to go back again. Pressure on the timekeeper here. Back to 2.2. Again, Worthington. It goes to the boards. Now the buzzer goes. It's over. Terrific game as the Duck players come off the bench to congratulate Perry Noble, who's the emergency goaltender replacing Robert Wilkie, who went out with heat exhaustion last night. Big win for the Ducks. They are temporarily in first place. They now have 7 points. For the Oshawa Snipers, they'll finish with just 4. Highly unlikely that will get them into this afternoon's semifinals. As the Duck fans celebrate all around us, not sure where they all came from, but it's added some great atmosphere to the game here this morning. All right, we've got another one coming up in just a few minutes. Actually, it was scheduled for 11:30, and it is now 11:31. It'll be between the Saskatoon Wheat Kings and the Toronto Autobots. We haven't seen the Wheat Kings yet here at the Bill Durnan. It'll be their first game here. That'll be a men's C. We'll get you updated on the standings and the situation with those two teams when we come back for that game. Stay with us. We got another one coming up in just a moment.